Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. It's an alert day. Area rivers are running high. There are flood watches for parts of the area, and a few of our counties are under a tornado watch. Let's send it over to meteorologist Bill Grahl for the latest.
Yeah, hi Michael. Last night's story was the heavy rain and flooding threat. Tonight we've got some strong to severe storms in far southern portions of the viewing area. That's where a tornado watch continues for about another 2 hours for Winneshiek, Allamakee, Crawford and Richland counties, though the main counties under the gun right now. Now most of the activity is south of La Crosse. We've got some partial sunshine here after the storms are continuing to track to our south and east. But you'll notice some severe thunderstorm warnings, one in play from far eastern Allamakee County through Crawford and far southern Richland counties. That's in effect for about another 15 minutes. And then embedded in that, you can see a little red outline for portions of Crawford and far southern Richland counties. That's where there is a tornado warning in play until 6:30, so about another 30 minutes in eastern parts of the county. Now, let me put our rotation tracker on, and this is where, again, it kind of looks more like a straight line winds right here, just to the north and west of Boscobel, but a little bit of a notch showing maybe some rotation just to the north of Boscobel, but this activity just about to exit our viewing area, kind of right along the Wisconsin River, far southern Crawford and Richland counties. So if you live along the Wisconsin River, take some shelter just in case. Otherwise, that chance of storms for the next couple of hours, mostly cloudy overnight, lows in La Crosse around 62 degrees. I will highlight the heavy rain and flooding threat with my 8-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you for that, Bill. The red carpet was rolled out in Galesville this morning, all for a good cause. It's for the Wounded Veterans Convoy. It starts in Arcadia with the convoy rolling through every town in Trumpelow County. The Wounded Veterans Ride raises money for local veterans in western Wisconsin. All proceeds raised from the fundraiser are donated to local organizations to help veterans that suffer from PTSD. 100 years. That's how long the Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge have been serving the Coulee region. For a century, the refuge has provided a safe haven for fish, birds, and other species. And today, they're inviting the community to celebrate with live animal presentations, guided tours, and a history presentation. A refuge ranger says it's important to take a step back and admire all the work that has been done since 1924.
100 years is a huge milestone, so it just feels great to be here and honor all the hard work and partnerships that have gone into managing this land and this resource over the last 100 years.
He added that even if you couldn't make it today, it's an all-year celebration, and he insists everyone visits at least once, whether it be for hunting, fishing, or even just taking a hike. Juneteenth, a federal holiday celebrated annually on June 19th, was honored today at the La Crosse community at Logan Middle School. The significant holiday holds special meaning for African Americans nationwide. Juneteenth honors June 19th, 1865, when the final group of enslaved African Americans in Texas learned of their freedom. According to the executive director and co-founder of Black, despite weather forcing the event indoors, the community turnout remains strong.
But honestly, the community has showed up, and it is lovely to see. Everybody has just been around and been here, and it's just been great.
5 Black-owned booth vendors were present at the celebration. Folks also had the chance to enjoy live music from a variety of local artists. Tonight, the Blue Stars Drum and Bugle Corps will be hosting a free concert in La Crosse. The Blue Stars are a group of over 100 young musicians that compete in marching band competitions all around the nation. Their production, titled Universal, will start at 8 p.m. at Roger Herring Stadium at UWL. The free performance is supporting La Crosse Hunger Task Force, so they are asking everybody to bring a non-perishable food item. With less than 5 months until the presidential election, both President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump are competing for the crucial Latino vote, which experts believe could be a decisive and a tight race. In the swing state of Georgia, community organizers are focusing on key issues such as the economy and inflation to mobilize Latino voters. CBS News' Nidia Cavazos reports from Atlanta.
Free tacos!
Outside a small Hispanic grocery store in Atlanta, free tacos are offered to every passing car. The catch?
Are you registered to vote?
Come inside to register to vote
Tu nombre y teléfono.
or sign up to get election information.
While they're doing it here, we help them register to vote if they're able, and we explain all the elections coming up.
While it's fun and games,
Por si conoce.
volunteers from the nonprofit group Galeo, a nonpartisan civic engagement organization, are trying to mobilize Latino voters by breaking down the language barrier.
One of the biggest things that we hear from Latino voters is the lack of access of information, particularly in a language that they feel most comfortable in.
With less than 6 months now until Election Day, Galeo Executive Director Jerry Gonzalez is helping the group distribute information to try and reach the over 1 million Latinos in Georgia. Over 400,000 Latinos are registered to vote in the state of Georgia, making up over 5% of all voters in the state. And while this may seem like a small number, in 2020, President Biden won by less than 12,000 votes. This is a battleground state where the winner will be decided by the margins. Gabriel Zaragoza is already registered to vote. He helps run his family's Mexican grocery store in Atlanta. Gabriel voted for Biden in 2020, but now says he isn't fully committed this year.
Whoever got the better agenda for the next 4 years, that's who I'm voting for.
Like his father, who legally immigrated from Mexico more than 20 years ago.
Bueno, los temas más importantes sería como la economía.
The economy is front and center. Their message to the next president?
These next 4 years, you got to do something about the people that are here already, not the ones that are coming in.
Nidia Cavazos, CBS News, Atlanta.
Meanwhile, in Wisconsin, the Republican National Convention is almost 3 weeks away, and the Trump campaign is hoping to gain support from union members. Teamsters President Sean O'Brien will speak at the RNC in Milwaukee next month. According to a Teamsters union spokesperson, O'Brien's appearance and speech doesn't represent an endorsement of former President Donald Trump. This will be the first time a Teamsters president has ever addressed the RNC. O'Brien has also requested to speak at the Democratic National Convention in August. The DNC has yet to accept his request. So far, the Teamsters have not endorsed neither candidate. The RNC begins on July 15th and runs through July 18th in Milwaukee. Coming up on News 8, closing a loophole, how the IRS is putting a stop to a tax work around used by the ultra-wealthy when we return.
These progressive lefties are really messing up our country with all their crazy ideas.
Yeah, open borders, giving illegals cash.
How about defunding the police and going soft on criminals?
Or letting boys play in girls' sports.
Look at all their crazy spending. They're bankrupting our country, driving up the costs of everything, including our beer.
Yeah, Baldwin, Biden, and these wackadoodles need to go. I would even wish them a Wisconsin goodbye.
I'm Eric Hovde. I definitely approve these guys' message.
Up to 60% off list at the 4th of July blowout at Slumberland Furniture. Explosive deals everywhere. Like this classic sofa in 3 colors. Or a Chase sofa for just $5.98. Recline and save for just $3.99. Get this incredible deal, head-up base and 8-inch mattress, just $4.99 for both. Plus, our 365-night sleep guarantee. What a sale. The 4th of July blowout at Slumberland Furniture.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right. So we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind. Because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Let River City Grill in Winona, Minnesota be your new go-to dinner destination. We provide exceptional service no matter the occasion. From date nights to family outings with the kids, we have something for everybody at the table. Enjoy one of our 23 tap beers and pair it with a burger and fries during our happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Or, for a fine dining experience, try our salmon and steak entrees paired with our amazing signature cocktails. River City Grill, located in Winona, Minnesota. Call or book an online reservation today.
Move over Apple and Microsoft. There's a new top company in town. This week, NVIDIA reached world's most valuable public company status for the first time. That's according to S&P Global. The company's rise is due to its computer chips, which power artificial intelligence. Only a dozen companies have led the S&P 500 in market valuation since it was created in 1926. The IRS could rake in more than $50 billion over the next decade after closing a major tax loophole for the ultra-wealthy. The new rule would end what's called partnership basis shifting, when a business or person can move assets among a series of related parties to avoid paying taxes. The Treasury Department says the practice has recently become more common, and the IRS deals with funding and staffing shortfalls. Under Armour has agreed to pay $434 million to settle a 2017 class action lawsuit. Shareholders accuse the sport's apparel maker and CEO Kevin Plank of intentionally misleading them about the company's financial health, specifically about its revenue growth in order to meet Wall Street forecasts. Under Armour has consistently denied the accusations and said that it entered into this agreement in principle, which is not an admission or finding of fault or wrongdoing. Coming up on News 8, scientists have developed a new non-chemotherapy drug treatment for people with a certain type of cancer.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl. When are we finally going to get some dry time? I will have that answer with my 8-day forecast after the break.
It's the summer sale at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale. Get up to 30% off regular prices. This Leslie sofa is just $9.99, and this Spindrift dining set is $12.99. Get savings throughout the showroom during the summer sale at Home Furniture.
How did CEO Eric Hovde become a multimillionaire California banker? Let's take a look. Hovde's family rigged the system to rake in $30 million in government subsidies and loans. And now he's sheltering his wealth in shady tax havens around the world. So it's no surprise Hovde supports more tax cuts for corporations and millionaire bankers like himself, while working families pay the price. That's bank CEO Eric Hovde. Never been on our side. Never will be. Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
Ram is built to serve, and you'll find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Make this the summer with a Ram 1500. Stop into Pischke Motors now during our last call to see our great selection. These 2024 Ram 1500s are on clearance. Great prices. Get them before they're gone. With unparalleled durability, towing, hauling, Ram's 1500 has you covered. Hurry in. This offer ends June 30th.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
My feet hurt so bad in the morning, I couldn't even put my feet on the floor. So I had to start engineering my own arch support. So I got that, then I put this in there, this one. Finally, before I added another one of these in, I went to Good Feet, and they gave me this. So I built all this together to engineer a solution to my pain. And if I'd have just gone to Good Feet, I'd have been better off in the first place.
Good Feet arch supports, engineered for pain relief, personally fitted for you.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
During the summer patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts, get up to 40% off regular prices on porch and patio purchases, like this 6-piece patio dining set for just $18.89. Summer patio sale going on now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Researchers at the National Institutes of Health have developed a non-chemotherapy drug treatment for people with aggressive B-cell lymphoma. They say the drug combination reduced tumors substantially in 26 of 48 patients, with 18 people having their tumor disappear entirely. Additional drugs may be added to the mix, hoping for even better results. More than 100 million Americans were under excessive heat warnings and advisories yesterday, and the hot temperatures are continuing this weekend. Bradley Blackburn has more on the record-breaking swelter.
Across the country, it's hot.
It's hot out here. It's real hot.
And for those who have to work in the weather, like FedEx driver Kevin Hayward, cooling off is about keeping safe.
You just gotta grab your ice and grab your rag and then wipe your face. That's it.
You can start out with just heat exhaustion, but that can progress to heat illness.
ER Dr. Carrie Lehman says temperatures like these can truly be life-threatening.
Worst case scenario, it can lead to heat stroke. And if you become someone who is affected by heat stroke, it could lead to damage to the brain.
On Friday, temperatures hit 95 in Philadelphia and 98 in Louisville. Officials in Maine have recorded nearly 80 heat-related emergency visits this week. The high temps are testing transit systems too. In New York City, train travel at New York's Penn Station was disrupted by power problems, with delays and cancellations.
Frustrating, it's uncomfortable, there's no place to sit.
For many, water is the best source of relief, but the heat can even disrupt that. Some beaches in Vermont closed due to dangerous cyanobacteria blooms.
I was going to come down and cool off.
And in Ohio, kayak companies are cutting hours to keep paddlers out of the water during the hottest time of the day.
Definitely, you can tell they're coming off tired, and everybody just feels the heat.
Feeling the heat everywhere. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Doctors say heat indexes higher than 91 degrees can pose health threats. It's crucial to hydrate, stay out of the sun, and limit exposure to the scorching weather if you can. Well, there's extreme heat around the nation, but let's send it over to meteorologist Bill Grahl for a look at our local weather forecast.
Well, good evening, Michael. Again, rain has been the issue as of late. Boy, what a difference a year makes, right? We were in drought conditions last summer. This summer, we can't seem to turn the water faucet off. Here's the latest look at the rainfall totals over the past 24-plus hours. We had some heavy totals over southern Minnesota, southeastern Minnesota overnight, as much as 3 to 5 inches plus in those darker shaded areas, and then some strong storms this evening in portions of Crawford and Richland counties, kind of adding to the woes there, where you saw some heavy rainfall over the past 24 hours as well. Around an inch in La Crosse, but some spots, again, 3, 4, 5 inches plus of rainfall. So that's why a flood watch is in place for about another 45 minutes for areas south and east of La Crosse. But these storms this evening are quite a bit more what I call progressive, meaning they are moving a lot quicker than the storms last night. But look at all of the river flood watches and warnings. Pretty much every river in the viewing area. We've got the Mississippi, the Trempealeau, the Black, the Root, the Upper Iowa, the Kickapoo River, even the Yellow River, all under some sort of flood warnings or watches. Now here's the latest stages along the Mississippi. Wabasha is the only one above flood stage right now at that 12.35 feet, but all are forecast, Winona, La Crosse, and Prairie du Chien-McGregor to rise above flood stage, and some minor flooding in Wabasha and Winona, Winona moderate flooding in La Crosse and Prairie du Chien. Now these crest numbers and dates could fluctuate as river forecasts are rather changeable, so just stay tuned for updates, especially if you have interest along the Mississippi River or any of those other rivers I mentioned. All right, in the meantime, tornado watch for Richland and Crawford counties, Winneshiek and Allamakee until 8 o'clock this evening. So most of the action to our south this evening. We are partially dry here in La Crosse now with some partial sunshine. 79 the high, 84 is average, 97 and 44 the record. Just over an inch of rainfall today brings the monthly total to 3.59 inches and over an inch and a half above average for the year. Currently 75. We had light rain at the top of the hour, and Eau Claire, you're at 75 degrees, and the Chippewa River on the rise as well. So temperatures are generally in the 70s in most spots, upper 60s in Viroqua. Rather muggy as well. Dew points in the mid 60s to mid 70s, so that puts us in that uncomfortable to oppressive range. Now dew points will come down somewhat overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Winds in the process of switching to the northwest at around 5 to 15. Could see some higher gusts, of course, closer to those thunderstorms. Speaking of, we've got some thunderstorm activity, especially down towards the Wisconsin River. That's where all the warnings are in play. Still that tornado warning, what's left of it, in far southern portions of Richland County from Muscoda, right along the Wisconsin River there. This was a radar indicated tornado, so nothing confirmed, but just definitely keep an extra eye to the sky in those areas and stay extra weather aware. The cause is this area of low pressure interacting with all that warm and humid air that's across the region. So Sky Tracker showing those storms exiting stage right over the next couple of hours. Just some garden variety showers and isolated thunder through about midnight, and then dry that. The good news, a much needed dry day for our Sunday, and Monday's looking primarily dry as well. And it's not until Monday night into Tuesday with our next chance for some showers and thunderstorms. Again, just what the doctor ordered, some much needed dry time. So for tonight, chance of storms to about midnight. 62 for the low. Tomorrow, mostly to partly cloudy. 81 for the high. Again, much needed dry time tomorrow and Monday. Chance of thunderstorms Monday night into Tuesday. Rather warm on Tuesday. Couple more dry days Wednesday and Thursday. And another chance for some showers and thunderstorms later in the week around Friday. Looking mainly dry next weekend with highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. So, hey, Michael, at least we've got more dry days on that 8-day forecast than wet days. But again, we're going to be dealing with high river levels, especially along the Mississippi, for several days to come. Back to you.
Perfect. Thank you for that, Bill. Coming up in sports, Mother Nature playing defense against the Northwoods League, plus a preview as the Brewers look to snap a 2-game losing streak. Kate Overton is in next with sports.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
How did CEO Eric Hovde become a multimillionaire California banker? Let's take a look. Hovde's family rigged the system to rake in $30 million in government subsidies and loans. And now he's sheltering his wealth in shady tax havens around the world. So it's no surprise Hovde supports more tax cuts for corporations and millionaire bankers like himself, while working families pay the price. That's bank CEO Eric Hovde. Never been on our side, never will be. Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin invites you to experience the thrill of gaming like never before. With 6 locations across the state, there's something for everyone. Whether you're a slots enthusiast, a poker pro, or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Plus, indulge in delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more excitement to your visit. Come join the fun at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin.
Your Home Improvement Company is a local company specializing in reviving outdated and worn-out bathrooms, and right now we're offering a significant discount to homeowners. That's right, you can save up to 30% off your bathroom remodel. Call the number on your screen and take advantage of these huge savings. With over 2 decades of experience, you'll notice the difference with our superior American-made bathroom remodeling products installed by certified local professionals committed to exceptional customer service, all backed by a lifetime warranty. Call today to schedule your free estimate and save 30% on your bathroom remodel. Whether you dream of a complete bathroom remodel or a simple tub-to-shower conversion, we'll surpass your expectations with our array of stunning design options and top quality materials. Enjoy a premier remodeling experience with trusted products with flexible financing options. Call today to book your free estimate and take advantage of our limited time offer. Don't miss this chance to elevate your home with your Home Improvement Company. Your Home Improvement Company, where it's your home made better.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. I'm Kate Overton. I was hoping to have some lacrosse Steam softball highlights for the show, but Mother Nature had other plans. The Steam were scheduled to face the Mankato Habaneros for the first time on the season, but That game is being moved to Monday. They've got a couple of other home games next week, including a doubleheader on Tuesday and a noon start time on Wednesday. So a lot of options if you still haven't got the chance to catch a game in person. And fingers crossed the rain holds off tonight as the Loggers are still set to face off with the Waterloo Bucks. This one pushed back a little bit. On the graphic it says 6:35. They're now at a 7:05 first pitch. Loggers took down the Bucks last night by a score of 12-8. Lacrosse currently tied for first in the Great Plains East Division. Late last night out on the West Coast, the Brewers dropped their second straight game to the San Diego Padres, losing 9-5. The good news is they've got a much earlier start time tonight. This game already underway in the first inning. Milwaukee going with Carlos Rodriguez to start this one. Hopefully he gets some help from the offense. I'll have full highlights of this one coming up at 10. All right, staying in the division, the Cubs, they were hosting the Mets earlier today. Bleacher creatures in full effect, and so was the Chicago offense. First inning, 2 men on, and Seiya Suzuki lines one into left field. That's going to bring in a run. Cubs taking an early lead. Still in the first, now 2-0, and Christopher Morel gets one through up the middle. Suzuki scores. Cubs lead 3-0, and the two-out rally continued. Dansby Swanson lines one down the third base line. Morel coming around from first. He's in to score. Cubs blow this game wide open, and then in the third, nobody on, but Morel up again, and he gets all of this baseball. It's gone for a solo shot. Chicago rolls in this one, 8-1, the final. History on the PGA Tour today. Cam Young shot a 59 during the third round of the Travelers Championship. That's 11 under par, which put him to 13 under on the tournament. He had 7 birdies, 2 eagles, and no bogeys in the round, and it's just the 13th sub-60 score in PGA Tour history. A lot of guys in the mix towards the top of the leaderboard. Scotty Scheffler, Colin Morikawa, Xander Schauffele, and a lot of others with a chance to win. Final round tomorrow right here on CBS. Coming up at 10 tonight, I'll have an update on Sam Blazowski as the UWO Eagle taking on the U.S. Olympic trials. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Find your place in the circle of life with LCT's production of Disney's The Lion King Kids. Tickets are on sale now. Call or stop into the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
Senator Baldwin says I'm not from Wisconsin. But this was my childhood home. Graduated East High. Became a Badger in '86, where I've had my company for over 20 years.
And this is where we live. It's our family home.
I'm a fourth-generation Wisconsinite. It made me who I am. If Senator Baldwin's not going to be honest with you about where I'm from, what makes you think she'll be honest with you about anything? I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
Have you ever had to move? It's brutal. Why do we have so much stuff? Well, at Chrysler Winona, we're moving, and we're trying to pack light by throwing out some great deals. A lightly used 23 Grand Cherokee L with third row, heated seats, and remote start is just $38,990. Or pre-owned Chrysler Pacifica with heated leather and seating for 7 starting at just $23,990. So come see us before we move at Chrysler Winona, downtown Winona.
Find your place in the circle of life with LCT's production of Disney's The Lion King Kids. Tickets are on sale now. Call or stop into the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
Again, showers and thunderstorms exiting to the south and east. Latest issuance, a flash flood warning for parts of Allen-McKee, Northern Crawford, Richland counties. That's in effect until 9:15. The good news, the heavier rain moving out. Storms should taper over the next couple of hours, a low of 62.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you at 10.